Hey, it's Mark from Baker Screen Acres. Excuse me, got a chick in my throat. This is a cool project. I've wanted to show this now, but I had to make sure that it worked. And at this point, I'm not absolutely sure that it works, but it has worked for a while, and I'm gonna go with it. So, what this is, you know, we raise pastured poultry here, and let's see, there's some chick tracks behind me, chicken tractors. But to get them started, we've got to keep those baby chicks at about 105 degrees and back them off until we get them to about 90 degrees. To about 3 weeks of age before we put them out. And that can be a challenge, and it can cost you a lot of money in fuel, electricity, propane, whatever you use to keep your place warm. And so I've been thinking about this for a long time, and what I did is I built this brooder here. And this would kind of be what we call in the airplane industry a prototype. Like, I've flown it a few times, and it works pretty good. But we don't paint them until they fly real good and we don't crash them. So this one's working good. It's got roof on it, and that keeps the rain off. We've had torrential rains, and that's worked. And I insulated it, not as high as I wanted to, but I wanted to see how it would work out. So it's insulated to about R10. And this is kind of fun. There's that same stupid pig that didn't want to get in yesterday. She's been out all day. I think we're going to tame her. We tried to get her in and she won't go. But this is a group of 300, and I don't think we've lost maybe 4 or 5, and we've lost them to things that were not related to you know, heat or non-heat. So let me show you this thing. It's just a house. It's on skids. I got a rope on the front, so I can pull that thing with the tractor. And once I pull it, it has no floor in it. There's a board here on hinges that flips back, and there's a board in the back that flips back, and the bedding pack that's in there is left behind. So I'll move it ahead, and I'll go about 2 more feet or 4 more feet, whatever I want to do. And then we have a walkway. And then that bedding pack is right out in the open. I can get it with the front end loader. And what that does is any of the coccidiosis that's in the ground or any of the disease that's in the ground stays behind, and then we expose it to sunlight, which kills it. So this is second load, and it's worked really good. Let me go inside. Ugh! Made the door kind of low. Now here I am. Okay, we got windows on both sides. I got a little thermometer up there, and it's at 85 degrees, so I really didn't need to open the windows today. I got 2 waterers. I just put this second one in, okay? And haven't turned it on yet, but. And then we have little automatic feeders, so they have food in front of them all the time. And then when they get to be about this age and they're big enough to jump out, we'll put a little cage out in front here, and then they can go out and get the sunlight. And that is so important. That is so important. It's free. So you want to take advantage of that as soon as you can. And also they go out there and they'll get some good dirt, and they'll learn to start eating grass and clover and stuff like that. And in the spring like this, it's really, really tender, so they like it. In my opinion, these are the best birds. It's the first ones in spring, when spring is really here and you've got green grass, the flush comes in. The ones that we do, you know, in March, they're basically a winter bird. You know, we are looking forward to spring, but March isn't really spring here. These ones are really nice, and they've got the good flavor on them. But here it is. Here's the inside of it. Just use OSB 2x4 construction because it's pretty small. Got windows on both sides, so when it gets warm in the summer, I can open them up. And I have not gone through this bottle. It's a 100-pounder, which for me costs about $50 to load here in northern Michigan. And that runs my hover right there. Most of the time, because it's so tight in here, it's just the pilot light that's going. I've got it turned completely off, and it's 85. So these birds are 2.5 weeks old. They're not going to get any heat tonight. They'll be fine. They go out next week. So this is a great thing, and I have less than about $800 invested in it. We built it ourselves, of course. And if anybody's interested in it, you can shoot me a text. Maybe we'll make a how-to.